Well, hello there, Gemini. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So, today we are going to be doing your mid February reading. So, this will be good for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So, let's take a look. Let's see what is on the horizon for you. Oh, I'm a Gemini sun, so I'm excited. Rabbit Spirit, now is a lucky time. This is the energy of understanding that if there is some new adventure path that you would like to step onto, whether that's in your relationship sector, your career sector, there's something here about taking that leap, literally a hop, um, towards what it is that you really and truly desire. There is so much heart energy in that card right there. It's kind of like, I feel like you're going to have this moment where maybe there's even something you've been thinking about moving towards, but it's like serendipity. That is the energy I'm getting here, where suddenly an opportunity comes onto your path that is just phenomenal. It's kind of like, oh my goodness, yeah, this is your stars are all lined up, right? And it could be, a new job offer, it could be an invitation to something where you're going to meet somebody new. It's just rejuvenating rain. I feel as though this is something that really and truly like refills your cup. It is so heart centered, whether it is a project you have wanted to do for a long time, but just haven't had the time for it, or whatever that might be, a new relationship. It's just this energy where something is really opening up for you. It's something your heart truly desires. It's such a healing energy because it's kind of like the situation helps you to really and truly clear out the past. It says, clear out the past, heal the present. It helps you to do that. It's something serendipitous. It is so serendipitous. If we don't have the Wheel of Fortune popping out here, I'm going to be surprised. There's something here where you have been wanting to get out of a certain cycle, but you've been having difficulty. This could even be ancestral stuff where you've been wanting to break out of, I'm not going to say literally an unlucky cycle, but it is a little bit of that energy where you've been trying to perhaps even break a bad habit, right? Or get out of a toxic job or a toxic relationship, or you've been out of a relationship, but you continuously seem to attract in the same type of person, right? And you've been working on it. I mean, with the rejuvenating rain, you've really been working on it. You've been trying to heal this pattern. There's some pattern, some mindset, some behavior. You've been trying to break free of it, but it's kind of like you've never had this opportunity to really break out of it. It's almost like you would take one step forward and then two steps backwards, right? You've always had good intentions. It's just kind of like you never had Lady Luck on your side. And now Lady Luck is literally coming in and helping you. Yeah, this is something to do, I really and truly feel like, with ancestral family patterns. Could be something to do with your family relationships, romance. You're kind of like breaking the pattern. And I feel as though, see, you've been trying to mend your heart for a very long time, but see, back and forth. It's kind of like you take one step forward and then you get pulled back into something, whether that's a mindset, a way of thinking. You get your strength, your resilience. I'm moving forward. And then you take a step forward and the emotions all come back. And then before you know it, you're back into the drama of something. There is an energy of drama. Well, You have something new really coming up. King of Wands. Oh my goodness. You don't even see this coming. You honestly don't. You have the moon. It's being hidden from you right now. Look, you have the Y card and the milestone here. It's just a fated. This is the Y card is the fates, why you are here. You may not even know just how strong you are. You're kind of coming up as the King of Wands. The King of Wands could also be somebody coming onto your path that is really inspiring, motivating you, they see you for who you really and truly are. It helps you to break this pattern of perhaps family members or romantic partners, people at work that just never seem to see you for who you really and truly are. This person is helping you to break out of that. Whether it is, it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it can be a person, but this is my spiritual teacher card. This is somebody that sees in you what others cannot see. Where maybe at times you have even doubted that you are this inspiring, this motivating. Allowing yourself to recognize this can come in the form of a person. It could be a spiritual teacher. It could be somebody that's charismatic that comes on to your path. It could be something like a coach or somebody like that. It could also be like a movie. Have you ever watched a movie and then you finish watching the movie and you're so inspired by what the character has gone through that you feel like, okay, this is my call to action? There's something here about you are receiving a call to action, but I feel like the seed has been with you for a long time, perhaps your whole life. I know I'm destined to do something. This is a little bit of the fated destiny. I know I'm here for a special reason. I just don't know why. Well, it's been hidden from you. And it's really been hidden from you because it was a seed. Look, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the seed. Literally the seed that is germinating. It's been germinating for a very long time. You have been feeling stuck. The energy here is that the seed has been planted literally by your soul before you even incarnated in this lifetime. And it's been germinating, and you may have felt like you're stuck, taking one step forward, 2 steps back. Why can't I ever get any progress going? You may feel, I don't even know exactly the direction I'm supposed to go in, but I know there's something I'm supposed to do, right? It's almost as though the clouds part. Oh, that's so because Neptune has been in Pisces for 14 years. And it recently moved into Aries a couple of weeks ago, as Saturn has just moved into Aries, right? It's this energy of, oh my gosh, I finally see. I finally see my North Star. I finally see the direction I'm supposed to go in. It's almost this energy where, look, both of these are looking at the moon. I don't know right offhand. We have the full moon in Leo on February 1st. So we would have the next full moon around March 1st. Allowing yourself to recognize Ace of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Strength card, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. This could be for those of you that are looking for a business partner or a romantic connection. King and Queen of Wands could be somebody that comes in out of the blue. This is the energy. It's been veiled. You haven't been able to see it. There's something maybe, let's see, that would be the full moon in Virgo. The full moon in Virgo around the beginning of March. Allowing yourself to recognize something is occurring here. It's kind of like maybe you go out and you're actually looking at the full moon, on the full moon. You could have been activated on the full moon in Leo. You could have been. But it's kind of like this energy where all of a sudden, all of the pieces fall into place. And I think you're going to think to yourself, this is, I just got lucky, right? I just got lucky. I was just in the right place at the right time. That is partially true, but that is not the whole story. The whole story is that this has been your destiny since the very beginning. It's just that Spirit knew that you had to go through some growing pains. We have the building blocks, some growing pains in order to truly step into this leadership role, this connection that is just incredible. And once again, you don't see this coming. This is kind of like out of the blue. And you're just going to sit there and say, it's my lucky day. Spirit's like, we've known it all along. It's almost that type of energy where your spirit guides and angels are just kind of like, keep on going, Gemini. You got a big surprise coming up. And it is just filled with passion, with excitement, with connection, right? It's something you have had to go through some type of growing pains. Strength card, building blocks, building a foundation for yourself for this. That was what the growing pains were. Maybe you've lost a lot along the way, but you picked up the blocks, right? The tower brought down the building, but you took those blocks and you rebuilt a solid foundation for yourself. And Spirit is coming in and saying, that's all you had to do. Because this is just amazing. And you don't even see it coming. It could be something that's not even on your radar. Like you get a phone call and somebody wants you to write a book about your life or something like that. And you're kind of like, what? I've never thought of writing a book. Or maybe you have, Gemini, right? But it's a true offer, something tangible. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands. This is just a fresh new path for you, full of inspiration, full of creativity, full of excitement. But it's also very grounded. It's bringing you the financial stability, the abundance, the fulfillment, the happiness, the joy, the love that you have been looking for a very long time. It is your lucky day. It's your lucky day. But it's not just luck. Don't allow yourself to fall into, I just got lucky. You didn't. You've worked really hard for this. And when it happens, you're going to feel like, well, this is just my lucky break. But, I've said that before. It's kind of like, a music, somebody that wants to be a music star, say a country music star, right? And they have been spending, the last 15, 20 years doing gigs in small bars and honky tonks or whatever, trying to get, a record label to recognize them, to pick them up, or an agent or something like that. And it's kind of like they get that lucky break and we think, oh, well, they got that lucky break. They just were in the right place at the right time. But the truth of the matter is that they have been working for decades on writing music, on singing lessons, on playing the guitar, right? They've been putting the time and energy into doing gigs for like literally nothing. That is the kind of the energy you may relate to. I've been working so hard. Nobody sees it. I'm not getting anything. All of a sudden, you're getting your lucky break. And you may even fall into this energy of, or you could have people around you that say, Gemini, you just got lucky. This is not just luck. This is you having planted some seed, right? And having nurtured it. Even when you weren't sure where it was going to go or if it was going to pay off, it pays off. It pays off big. Wow. So incredible here. All right, let's pull the Soul Truth card for you for some final advice. Yeah. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? Okay, that is possibly what you have had to do in order for this new beginning to be activated. Let's put it that way, right? It's kind of like you've had to have the strength and the courage to create healthy boundaries, to protect your own time and energy, to starting to put yourself first. You could have spent decades even over giving to other people, putting them in front of you, right? Allowing yourself to overgive to people or situations, to deplete your own time, energy, resources. So therefore, if something happened, right, and you decided, no, I can't live like that anymore, and you started putting yourself as a top priority. When you make that switch, and I think for some of you, you've already made the switch. If you haven't made the switch, make the switch. Allow yourself to put yourself first. And when you do, that's when all of the luck comes in, because that was part of your journey, because you have the Y card. That was part of your soul path journey, was to allow yourself to not overgive, to learn how to fill up your own cup and to give from what overflows from your cup rather than depleting your own time, energy, and resources. When you do that, if you already haven't, because I think a lot of you have, that's when this is completely, it's kind of like the path is illuminated for you. The riches and the rewards come in, because that was part of your journey. That was part of your evolution, your soul's destiny. Wow, powerful, Gemini. I'm so excited for you. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for all your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.